Hi, I'm Rochelle at the Athlete Center. This video is a hip internal rotation exercise. So it's the ability of our hip to spin inward. So basically our thigh to twist in. So we're going to work on a little bit of strength and a little bit of range of motion there. And I'm going to show you 3 different levels. So the easier version is going to be sitting on something. So we maybe fold a towel or a blanket, or we have a small pillow that will just lift our hips up. Even a yoga block will work. It just lifts our hips up off the floor a little bit. And we're going to start with feet about hip distance apart. And then we're going to draw, or shoulder distance apart, sorry, a little bit wider. We're going to drop both knees to one side. And this is what we call the 90-90 position. So we have both knees bent at 90 degrees. And then we're going to drop onto our elbow. So the setup is that we have almost a straight line from our shoulder, hip to our knee. We're going to have our top hand monitoring our pelvis. So our hip is a ball and socket joint, and the socket is where our pelvis is. So we're going to try not to move the socket, and we're just going to focus on moving the ball. So we're planted on our bottom elbow. We're stabilizing the socket and then lifting our foot. So the thigh bone is twisting inwards as our heel comes off. So knee stays down and foot comes off. So this is going to be a little bit easier. If I take this away, that's going to be another level. So you can try a couple versions there. And then if I come up onto my hand, it's going to be now quite a bit tougher. So you can see I'm having trouble not using my socket to create that motion. So stabilizing through here and trying to have it be just that ball spinning. So I'll show it from this other angle here. So I'm starting with my feet about hip distance apart. And then I'm going to drop them with the feet hip distance apart. I'm going to drop them. Actually, let's give you this angle. Drop them to the right, and then coming down onto our elbow, stabilize the pelvis, so the top of the crest of the hip, and then lifting that heel, keeping the knee on the floor. So we're creating internal rotation, or the thigh bone is rotating inward. So, slightly easier version, harder version. And then the hardest version would be removing the support with the hand, which I can't do at all, but essentially we're here. So from our 90-90 position, this is coming up. So I have the range of motion to do it, but I don't have the strength to do it. So I'm not gonna show you that, but you can try these levels. And that is 90-90 hip internal rotation.